And welcome back to Talkin Spit After. We're your hosts, TJ Bay, Cyronloc Creflo, Kenya Cox, and Alan Poe. Back once again with the latest and greatest. Everyone, how's your week been? I know some people do things on the weekend, some people don't. Like I thought. So let me tell you about my Sunday. So shout out to La Win. You know, I stopped by her pop-up cooking shop and Lala's Grill, and it was delicious. I ain't gonna lie. You get large portions. The catfish is fire. The greens are fire. The cornbread's fire. Everything's fire. Peach cobbler's fire. Cookies. Everything's nice. Everything's flavorful. Everything tastes like. Remember back when you were a kid and like your mom would start cooking on like Saturday evening? Yeah, because you knew Sunday morning you had to go to church, right? So you went to church and came home and you had like fried chicken and greens and thick cornbread. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like, you know, that Sunday dinner after church.
She inherited grandma's cooking skills.
See, she inherited somebody's cooking skills because it was delicious.
I saw the picture of that plate and I said, "Oh,
yeah."
Okay.
I was like, "Good Lord, is that one meal?" Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's worth the $27. It's definitely worth it with all the food that you get. I mean, that lasts you throughout the day with that one plate she gives you. You know, for real.
Yeah, you actually have to share it. I didn't eat all that myself.
Oh, nigga, I bet. Shit.
But I would say there is one thing that she might want to incorporate, and that's more of a vegan.
Yep, we talked about that. Remember?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, we eat meat.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about right now, Alan? I mean, how do you make a vegan? So, how do you make vegan soul food? Please tell me how you make vegan soul food.
I'm sorry, not vegan, vegetarian. I apologize. So
how do you make vegetarian soul food? Like soul food is for the soul, for you to eat it and die. That's what it meant, soul food.
But you don't
That's why it's all the messed up stuff in the world that's created that we had to put together. It's all the messed up foods. All the foods in soul food is messed up foods. It's the food that they gave us, the leftovers of what they considered trash that we put together and we put our heart into it and made it soul food.
It made it good.
Right. But you can still accomplish the same thing without having meat and everything. That's all I'm saying.
But niggas just don't
no,
eat
because it wouldn't be soul food.
No, a vegetarian is just whatever you had on the plate, nigga, just minus the meat.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. You don't have to have bacon in the mac and cheese. Just have mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Have both options. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying cross.
Alan, you also have to understand that, you know, being a vegetarian is expensive. So where would she get the money at cooking these vegetarian meals? Like you have to have a whole bunch of vegetarians that be willing to fly to the seaside to eat some vegetarian soul food. And you know, I mean, it just don't sound right. I mean, Alan, vegetarian soul food doesn't sound right.
Vegan and vegetarian, it's a lot different. What I'm saying is, you don't have to have meat in all your dishes. You can make greens without. I mean, yes, I know it's a sin to have, you know, pickled pig's foot in your greens. But what I'm saying is, you can still make greens without having that meat. Have different. I mean.
You gonna put tofu? You gonna put tofu in your greens? Now we making tofu and greens?
No, you just make greens. Like
no, you talking about making tofu and greens, man. Come on, man.
Somebody should try it and see how it tastes.
Hey, next time you come down here, I'll have Jelly make you some.
You can't knock it till you try it, right?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I went to a vegan restaurant trying to call myself being the ultimate dater of the year. So I try to be open and go to a vegetarian restaurant with this girl. Man, that is some of the worst food I ever tasted in my life. I'd rather die eating a bacon sandwich than ever eat vegetarian food ever again. You feel me? Give me triple bacon sandwich. I don't care how much, what the pig did and how the pig died. I don't care. It tastes way better than a vegetarian sandwich. I'll never be vegan. I'll just stop eating before I become a vegan.
But there's a difference between vegetarian and vegan. Vegan is hardcore, nothing but vegetables. Vegetarian is you don't eat meat. Like I still eat fish. You know what I mean?
You're a vegetarian.
No, that is vegetarian. Vegan is strictly vegetables. And I did that too. And that was, honestly, I lost a shit ton of weight, but nigga, I had no energy whatsoever. Nigga, I was dead to the world.
So now you got a little fish in your life and you good with the little fish.
Yeah. Y'all like fish, right? All men like fish.
Was your date over the weekend, Byron? Is that what you did for the weekend? Or are you just speaking in general?
No, hell no. That date wasn't over the weekend. That's a story that happened 2 years ago. I would never touch vegan food, nothing vegan, vegetarian, never again. My weekend really just consisted of what did my weekend consist of? Work. Really, I just been working. I got like 3 jobs now, so I just be working. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah. And he went from Siren to Byron.
Yeah.
I always kept a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a crip at work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to fund the crime somehow. You can't fund the crime with no money.
Hey, so I had a question. So at work, did they call you C? But it doesn't say like the letter C. It just has the fingers up. Yeah, C.
Nah.
Oh, what up, C?
I've been working a security job for years. They call me Byron. Hello, Byron. I don't be acting like that around white folks.
So you can't be a chameleon. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're just ignorant around us. I get it. I get that.
I never ignorant around you, Alan. I never put you in no danger.
Nigga, that
I never
don't
put you
mean
in
danger.
No danger, man. The most danger I ever had you have that seaside liquors for 5 minutes. Okay, you sweated a little bit. I had that seaside liquor for 5 minutes, man.
Boo.
You ready to go now? Yeah, we can go now, Alan.
Yeah, right. Nigga Brian hopped out his car like, nigga, we cool? I was like, man, get out the car. Start walking.
Get out the car, nigga. Get out the car, nigga.
Sure, Kaz? It look good?
It feels good, man. It started good with me, man.
All right, Byron. So, hey, you start first, man. It's your topic. Let's go on it.
So you asked us what we did over the weekend, but you skipped us.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I apologize. Whenever I ask, no one really has anything to say. So, the first lady of the podcast.
All of a sudden, what? I mean, you asked us. I don't know if T even had something. You just went into it and we were quiet, waiting to raise our hand to have our turn. That's all I was saying.
So please.
Since it's my turn, I went to brunch. Do men go to brunch? Do you guys go to brunch? Do you call it brunch when you go? No?
I think we call it what? Sunday kickoff. It was
okay.
10 a.m. when you get there and start going all day.
So brunch, I think, is feminine. I don't want don't shoot me, anybody, for saying that, but I just associate brunch with women. Mimosas, brunch, that thing. So I went to brunch over the weekend and I did not know any of the women that I went with. None of them. They all came from Facebook. I'm known to meet up with somebody. Oh, we're going to brunch? Absolutely. We're going to breakfast, dinner. I'm with it. Some networking type of thing. Meet new people. You got to change up your circle every now and then, put people through the rinse and see who can hang. So I went to brunch with a bunch of strangers and it was successful. Nobody got ugly. There was no attitudes. We ate, exchanged information, and we left.
Now, is it the brunches that you see on like Instagram?
Such as the pretty pictures, the plates looking cute with all the colors and all that? Absolutely.
No, I'm talking about the women just drunk, wilding out, shaking ass over eggs.
Okay, now listen, I did have a conversation about that with a gentleman, and If I had a driver, it would have been different, but I didn't have a driver. And plus, it wasn't like it was across the street either. It was in a whole different county, literally. So no, I didn't do that. I didn't get to do that. Will I do it if I have a driver? Oh yeah. Like slumped? No, I'm not. But tipsy, I'm totally with it. Absolutely. But no, they weren't like that either because all of them drove themselves. But I have had brunches like that before with my cousins. Oh yeah, we do the full. Then they give you the picture and it's bottomless. Oh yeah, run it up. We need some more. Again and again. But not that day because I didn't know them and I didn't have a driver. But when I'm with my girl crew that I know, oh, we're definitely doing that for sure. We're starting at 10 o'clock sharp. Be there.
On a Sunday?
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Praise the Lord. Yes. On a Sunday. Yes. Sunday. Praise the Lord, saints. Yes. On a Sunday. Pass the mimosa, please. Amen. Yes. Doing that on a Sunday. We are.
Man, y'all skip church? All right, cuz.
Pass the mimosa on a Sunday. Yeah.
Skipping church.
Yeah, amen. That's what you said. Pass the mimosa.
No, if you go to the other people's church, like when I go to Caucasian church, it starts early, on time, and we get out on time. Enough time for me to go home and take a nap, change my outfit up, and I'm going to brunch. I already thanked the Lord early in the morning because I went to Caucasian church. So I'm not saying I did that last weekend, but I have done it. Praise the Lord early in the morning, do that, and then you can praise the Lord at brunch, a different kind of praise the Lord. But yes, on a Sunday for sure. I don't watch football when it's football season. Oh, absolutely. We're still doing it. Yes. Amen.
Hey, football, I'm doing it too.
See, there you go. I knew somebody was for me.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
man.
Football. I try to make a 40 piece of chicken wings, a 40 piece, and
give me a 6-pack. Give me a 6-pack
and like about 7-8 blunts, and just watch the Raiders lose. You know what I mean? Go to sleep after that.
It's good for the soul. Like a lot of women are on that.
You might well get red zone then.
Yeah.
Hey,
a lot of women our age don't want to meet new friends. A lot of women our age say they, know new friends, and my circle is my circle. We've had the same circle since we were kids. That's great, but like I said, you got to have some new people if you're trying to do new things. You know what I mean? New people to introduce you to new stuff. You don't know what this person has, what opportunity they can introduce you to. So I'm all for sitting down with strangers for sure. Let's brunch it up on a Sunday.
That's actually cool. Y'all did that because I mean, generally, just thinking about that, just a gang of women, strange women meeting together because we thought y'all was looking to scrap. Y'all came together to scrap.
And when I came in the door, there was a girl behind me, and she came in and she she told the host, "Yeah, I'm here for some name." She said, I was like, "Oh, we are not sitting at the same table," because she said the wrong name. But come to find out, we were sitting at the same table. We came to the same thing, but I didn't know her and she didn't know me. So that's how random it was. But brunch it up, ladies. Go out, expand your circle, get some new friends, shake hands, hit the elbows, do what you got to do. You never know what can happen. That's all I'm saying. We're not too old for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's smoky
so
as hell.
You have a weekend story? Huh?
It's just smoky as hell out here. I'm out here breathing flames, fumes from the flames and shit. So you got to stay in. We finally got a break from all the, fires and shit. And yeah,
So are you off until the air quality gets better, or?
Fuck
Put on the mask, nigga. Put on that poo shiesty, nigga. Get to work.
Hell no, they don't give niggas too much time off. They don't give a damn what's out there.
Nigga,
get your ass out there.
Yeah, we gotta make that. We gotta make money for these folks.
Yeah.
Man.
They don't give a damn. They don't care if you die, man. You better get your ass out there. Work that hard.
And if it's smoky though, they give me a mask because I asked for one. Nigga, I tell them like I'm not working in the smoke like that. Man, so give me a mask.
So did you spend your weekend in the house?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Nice relaxing weekend.
Right.
Well, I mean, but
because
you're more outdoorsy, so I'm sure like being cooped up in the house kind of like
Nah,
get
it's
rid.
not fun, but it's cool.
Yeah, nigga, I'll sit
Cramping you.
2 days straight.
Yeah, we like to do shit. So, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully they put the fires out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully nowhere else goes through. I remember that one year down in LA, nigga, I thought LA was hell. You know?
Okay, I have a question about that. So if they know fire season's coming up, why don't they months in advance put down the fire retardant? Not
Because nigga, it takes away a lot
Sounding
of
too smart
jobs.
right now, Alan.
say what?
You sound too smart right now.
Oh, my bad.
It takes away a lot of jobs.
Yeah, but niggas can. Yeah.
Wildland firefighting is one of the biggest employers in the West Coast.
But then you're also putting families' homes at risk and having them burn up. Like,
yeah, I mean, a lot of fires aren't in rural areas. A
Right.
lot of the fires are out in Timbuktu, nigga, where you gotta take service roads and all these weird roads to get there and shit. So I mean, every once in a while,
Are they in rich neighborhoods?
or rich neighborhood.
Yeah, where they burn up the houses for insurance and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's yeah.
right.
It be real. Yeah, they be burning up the houses on purpose for that insurance money.
You gotta wonder, man, why? Because sometimes these fires just be popping up out of nowhere. There be no storms, no storms. Nigga, you used to be like, like how is it, nigga, wildfire, nigga, that it burnt over 3,000 acres, nigga. We ain't had a storm, a sound, a crack of thunder, a hint of lightning or nothing, nigga, but somehow it working burning.
Some pyromaniac.
I don't want to say, allegedly, hey, it's a big business. I know that. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway,
it's a big business, man. You know what's going on.
Yeah,
I
man.
just can't tell you what's going on. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, look at yourself, man. If you was a fan of just stare at the flame all day.
Ty knows what's going on.
Like, oh, nigga, fire.
fire, nigga. Yep.
Ty knows
Hey,
what's
man.
going on.
I don't know, man. I'm just not gonna say. I'm not gonna come out and just say like, "Hey, nigga, starting fires and shit like that, man." Like, come on, man.
I can say it. Yeah. I can say it, damn it. I know you can't say it, but I can say it. Them motherfuckers are fires, man. That's what the fuck is going on for the insurance money. That's what it is. Like he said, ain't no fucking tree in sight. They don't like they always say, oh, when the trees when they get dry, they get hot and turn to fire. That's a damn lie. That's a lie. So it's crazy, man.
Well, I'm glad that everyone had an opportunity to tell us about their weekend. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, one person who doesn't have to worry about their house getting burnt up is Drake.
Right.
Oh,
wait.
And why is that, Byron?
Why? Because he's rich. That's why. He's ridiculous rich. You don't have to worry about nothing.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying he's rich. He said, well, I don't have to worry about his house getting burnt up because he's rich.
Right. But he moved recently, right?
Yeah, he moved to Houston. And I guess you could say that Sauce Walker was on Breakfast Club, and he was saying that, Drake, he looked out for Atlanta, and he helped out a lot of Atlanta artists. He named over like 10 Atlanta artists that he helped out. And he was saying that he never helped Houston, Texas artists. You know what I mean? Even though his residence is in Texas now, he got a Texas license. He has a Texas license. He hasn't helped out no artists in Houston, Texas, boom or come up since he's been there. So that's what the right Sauce Walker was saying. Do I agree with him? I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him because like I don't think Drake is just not some nigga. Drake can't make everybody
happy.
Drake can't make everybody ultra artist just because he gives them a feature. That's the biggest lie that people think. There's many features Drake has did, and these motherfuckers then fell off. You ain't even heard from these people again. On a Tuesday, that dude that made a song on a Tuesday, got the club going up on a Tuesday. He had Drake feature. You ain't heard from him since. So this Drake myth that if Drake gets on something, then you got the ultimate key. That doesn't even work anymore. And I don't feel like dude griping because Houston. I don't know where he's supposed to fit in Houston with the rappers out there. They either rap about doing lean or they either rap about gangbang. Drake doesn't gangbang and he doesn't do lean. So who's he supposed to rap with in Houston?
So wait a minute, please. I don't follow Drake on anything, and I'm trying to keep up with you, but I don't understand what's happening. He moved from where to over there? Where was he?
He moved from Toronto to Houston.
Okay, was there a reason?
Yeah.
He
Well, he's been there for like about a good 10 years now, just about.
Been there where?
In Houston.
Wait, what?
No, I think I would say it's probably been like 5 months. He moved there.
He bought that house. In 5 months.
So he bought a ranch, basically.
He bought a big ranch there, but he did have properties in Houston.
Yeah.
So he just moved to Houston, or no? That's not what you're saying.
He did. What he's saying is, okay, Drake is now a resident of Houston. He was a Toronto resident. He had properties in Houston. He would stay in Houston, and then he was never a resident. But now, since he bought that new ranch 5 months ago, he made himself a resident in Houston, and now he's where you go to Canada, a dual citizen. That's what he is now. So now he has his spot in Toronto, and now he bought that place in Houston. But now Sauce Walker is saying that what Byron said. But I want to say something on that too, though. It's kind of too late now, though. I mean, if Sauce would have said something about maybe a year or two ago, or it brought it up, maybe it would have held some steam with him or something like that. But he don't actually need Drake right now, unless he's trying to get to some what's that called, mainstream level, but we all know who Sauce Walker is. I mean, can you know who Sauce Walker is?
He lied about something, didn't he? About being attacked or robbed or something. That's him, right?
That was the story, yeah. But
I don't follow him on anything, but I remember that story. Okay.
He lied about his life. No, he's the true Will Smith. Like the kid that no, he's like the Eminem movie where he talked about Clarence. Clarence had good parents and stuff. He's really Clarence. Because like he be playing like he's some big blood from the hood of Houston, and he grew up in the suburbs with white people. He went to school with all white people. He was around all white people his whole life. That's why he's hella smart. He's super smart. He's a genius. He just plays like he's some kind of gangster off the streets when he's not.
And he be pimping too, though.
So he's saying Drake didn't do anything for Houston rappers? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So
and then he said, well,
as far as that's
he did something with Bun B, but Bun B's from Port Arthur, so he tried to discredit Bun B, saying he's not from Houston.
But why does Drake kind of sort of owe the artists from Houston a favor, or how does that work? If I don't understand, if he's not from there.
He basically say he's there, he lived there, he's been there, he's been having sex with all they girls. This what it comes down to. It all comes down to women. You can't go to a city and just have sex with a gang of women and not do no favors for niggas. Niggas don't like that. They'll start shooting at you and start robbing you after a while because you ain't gonna come here, have sex with all these women and not help me out as a black man. That's how black people feel everywhere.
So that's the street code, the music code. If you reside here, if you're here enough, or if you made enough money out of our people, or if you humped enough of our women, then you owe it to us to give us the handout. Is that what it is?
Nah, I know what it is. You know, the niggas in Houston be big on, oh, nigga, you gotta check in. You gotta
Okay.
check in. Every
Like
time
how
you
the
come,
people in LA say that too. They gotta
well,
check in when you come to LA, right?
it's different in LA. In Houston, nigga, like it's like it seemed like Byron saying, like these niggas want handouts. You know, they want a nigga to be like, okay, since you coming to my city, nigga, you supposed to do a feature with me. Nigga, you
Yeah,
supposed to give me all the you know, give me all the plugs in the industry and do all that shit. Nigga,
exactly.
LA is just like, nigga, okay, I'm here. Like, nigga, you know, you check in because, nigga, you can't just walk. You can't
Yeah.
nobody from out of the city, you know, out of state or, you know, out of,
LA's
you know,
not
from
about
the East Coast.
LA check-in is not about music.
Right.
Houston check-in is about doing business with them, all that stuff. LA check-in is about if you don't check in with us, we're gonna rob you. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You could get robbed or a
You're
nigga
gonna get
will
robbed.
rob you. Yeah.
If you don't know nobody there, they will rob you. They'll set you up, take all your jewelry. A lot of rappers get robbed out there every day.
So I was taking a phone call.
So you're saying Drake owes them because he's there now. You owe us. What's up? You owe us, right?
That's what
You
he
owe
want
us.
his hand. Hey, he want his hand out. The sauce, nigga,
You
that's
having
not
sex
how
with
it
all
works.
these girls. You taking all our girls in Houston. You owe us.
Nah, what it is, his house got shot up, so he ran back home to his daddy.
Okay.
But nah, Dennis live in L.A.
I'm not talking about Dennis.
Oh, Jay Prince. Okay.
Who is Dennis?
Dennis
His
is his biological father, and Jay Prince is his like
street
Yeah.
father.
yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to seem like a square, but you guys are going so fast. I was trying to keep up, but I just sorry. Didn't.
That's what I think. I mean, you could take my opinion with a grain of salt, but that's why I think he moved to Houston to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Because
what's the prediction? What do you all think is going to happen? Is Drake going to start helping them out? Is he going to say, I don't
Hell
know
no.
shit or hell?
Nah.
so now that
If that
Drake's
was the case, he would have did it already.
yeah, and now that
How?
Drake's in
Okay,
Houston,
how does he help him out? That's the question I have. How? What type of music is Drake supposed to make in Texas for Texas people to be like, okay, Drake helped out Texas?
Is it impossible? You're saying because
I
his
mean,
style of
Well, I'm
music doesn't
saying
go for
Houston rap is sipping lean. They're known for sipping lean. They're the one first people talking about sipping lean and having people in the world dying because DJ what was his name?
DJ
DJ
Screw.
Screw died on the toilet sipping lean. So everybody decided to get this concept of more sipping lean after DJ Screw and doing they used to do their music slow because they called it chop and screw for lean,
For
I
lean
remember.
shit. Yeah.
right?
That's true.
So that
Yeah.
so that was the first music that Houston did. Then they also had Scarface. Scarface was talking about gangbang. He's talking about shooting people and Ghetto Boy. So where does Drake fit in that between Scarface and Paul Wall sipping lean and riding sipping on photos? Where does Drake fit in that?
He
I'm
actually
go ahead, T.
he can't now because I'm gonna say this. Every time now, and this is probably why. This is why. There's two things. One, if Drake was gonna get on somebody from Houston's track, he would have did
Right.
it like 10 years ago when he moved to Houston. You know what I'm saying? He'd have known that, okay, I'm here in Houston. He probably heard the sound and he was like, okay, these niggas is too wild, nigga. I can't, I ain't trying to do all that. Okay, second part is he can't do it now because nigga what Kendrick said, nigga is like you can't keep jumping over. You can't go to Atlanta, be
And still niggas sauce. Yeah.
still niggas flow from Atlanta and then try to come to Houston now. And then you talking about niggas like you said, sipping lean and and gangbanging and shit like that. Then they'll be like, oh, that nigga Drake, that nigga Kendrick, right? So every time that nigga Drake moves right now, everybody's saying, oh, Kendrick is right. Everything he's doing, damn near.
I mean, at this point, Drake lost his identity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
did.
And he's trying to find his identity. He lost it for real. Like,
He
I mean,
did.
he got embarrassed, bro. This dude turned a diss song into one of the biggest dance songs of all time. Called all his friends pedophiles. say he's not a gangster, make every reason, show every reason why he's not a thug at all. So he can't rap about thug stuff. Singing, he can go back to singing, but I mean, who's gonna listen to Drake sing on at this time? These kids are angry. These kids want to kill somebody. They don't want to listen to Drake singing on that.
I mean, maybe some of the younger kids, but I mean, I take that back. Not the younger kids, maybe the younger females, but he can't do that no more, nigga, because of all that weird shit he was doing. Like the nigga, like you said, Byron said it perfect. The nigga has no identity no more. So
No,
he's in Houston. He's in Houston hiding out with Jay Prince, hoping that Jay Prince can shield him from, all the ridicule and the shit that's happening to that nigga right now because of the way he's been moving.
I agree.
That's just all it is.
And then I kind of want to say, so with, apparently, or it was so to say, or so to be said, that he has the largest recording contract in history, right? So with that coming along, do you think it was his idea, or do you think the labels are like, hey, we have a new artist, we need you to get on here and blow him up? And which is why he's doing all these different genres, because right. So did he have an identity to begin with, or was he just a cog in the whole music industry? Like,
nigga, all right.
He was AI before AI.
Go ahead, Al. Keep cooking.
You know what I'm saying? So he had talent. He can do melodies. He can rap. So they used him as AI to get everyone else in the mix. And now that AI is coming out, we really don't have to have you anymore.
Now this is what one more thing too. We're looking at this 400. Everybody's marveling at the $400 million contract, right? Mm-hmm. But we're looking at it the wrong way. Yeah, it's a lot of money, one of the biggest contracts in history. But if you look at what a record label does to these artists and what they have to do after they give them, just even an artist that they give a $500,000 advance to, he is damn near a slave to that. His family got to do everything. The record label says everything. They gave Drake $400 million. You think he's not? He's a slave. He's a slave now. He has to do. Yeah, he has to do. The reason we're seeing him pop up on these weird ass tracks and shit like that because he has to, nigga. He has to. He don't have free range to just sit there and do creative shit.
He's singing Jamaican. He's singing Swiss. That nigga singing Aphrodisiac. Nigga, he's singing nigga. He trying his best. He's singing Jewish. He trying to come up with everything possible to pay that money back. Tighten their line.
To get that advance off.
So are you saying that Drake he's a real nigga, right? You got to think. How many years of slavery? 400 years.
That's he ain't
doing the sign.
No. Hold on. You know what? You was just saying something right there because Kendrick, what he said. What did Kendrick say? No, Drake said this. He said, "You always trying to free the slaves."
Oh
right?
yeah.
Nigga, what
he was
trying to free.
He was putting on like he's freeing a slave.
Yeah, he said you always sounded like you trying to free the slaves. And Kendrick, nigga, was like, I am, nigga. I'm trying to free you. Nigga.
Yeah, he is a slave. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, nigga. But anyways.
Hey, look, man, like on the real, I never seen a diss song go that long. And that long, I mean, it got extradited like months and months.
Hey.
Then he came out with the video, and the video went millions and millions of views. Then they banned it from different cities, and they recently banned. Michael Rubin said he refused to play the song at the all-white party because Drake is his friend and he didn't want to offend him. That's how bad this song is when they don't even want to play it at a damn all-white party.
I will say this. We was on the cruise ship and they played Not Like Us on the cruise ship. We went to Cozumel, got off the boat, and we was walking around right there. Guess what? Not Like Us was playing. In the club, the cruise ship was doing the little bar thing, whatever, Not Like Us was playing. Nigga, it's everywhere. Cause like he's hiding, bro. What can you do, man? Like you said, it's one of the biggest songs in, I think, in history now. Cause where this nigga's calling him a pedophile.
Yeah. I mean, a song bigger than that is probably Black and White by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
How? What?
Yeah, Black and White.
It's black, it's white, it's
No,
all
I
of
know the
you
song, but
saying, yeah,
that's
yeah. You don't remember that video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
no,
first
I
one,
remember it, but that, how did you even, what the heck?
because that's also been the whole thing between
It
who's
was a
Michael Jackson
cultural
and
thing.
who's Prince,
Right. It's a
right?
cultural thing.
Yeah, because Drake's last video where he had the big tall statue like Michael Jackson had for history, right? And he's been comparing himself to Michael Jackson being the highest selling artist. So it all makes total sense. Oh, I do
Okay.
want to say one thing though about that. Not Like Us. I think some people need to stop believing that or believing in that, because you have a lot of people like, oh, they're not like us. No, nigga, we're not like you. Like you have a lot of like weird people like, oh, they're not like us. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're
Right.
you're absolutely right. You know,
Well,
What
I
does he mean by
understand,
they not like us though? What does he mean by who's they and who's not like us?
nigga, anybody can say that now.
right.
Man.
And then
You and your homies, nigga, go on the back, walk down the street, nigga, and be like, oh, you see somebody, playing, hopscotch and nigga, oh,
Well,
niggas ain't like, not like
but
us.
was he trying to say that Canadians ain't like LA niggas? That's what you trying to say? Like they not? I mean, what was he saying? Who's not like him? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like LA niggas. Like
He's talking
I'm
about,
just,
nah, he's
right.
talking about them niggas, them OVO niggas. That's it. It
But
was
I'm talking
strictly,
about as
it's
far as
not, he's not talking about Canadian people. He's talking about Drake and his homies.
I just mean people that listen to this in the club and they want to positive like, yeah, they're not like us. You're right. You guys are goofs.
Nigga,
Because
it's
I
a
don't know, man.
cultural,
I
it's a
don't know, man.
cultural anthem.
it is.
But all I know is that like he had a lot of anger when he made that song because I mean, yeah, I like every bar was just like brutal to Drake, man. I ain't never seen slaughter like that. That was worse than Tupac did to Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? That was worse, man. Cause like you disrespected him, you disrespected his mom, dad, family, kids. I mean, then you called him out, then you got his house shot at, and I mean, damn, how much more? And then he's so embarrassed. Like Drake won't even do an interview. Drake is still embarrassed. Drake won't even come out and do it and make a song. He won't make a video. He is really embarrassed, man. He really hit out. He pulled
I
a
ain't even
Ja
seen
Rule.
that. I
Well,
ain't
I mean,
seen that nigga on the podcast neither.
but
He pulled a Ja Rule, man. This is what Ja Rule did when 50 did that to him. Ja Rule disappeared. You hear the baby, baby, he didn't hear that no more. He stopped singing for almost 20 years. Ja Rule quit for 20 years, man. I think Drake's on the verge of pulling the Ja Rule, man.
You gotta leave people alone. Just because you picking at somebody or you say one thing, I'm coming back with 10. I'd be that type too, because I didn't bother you first. So leave the fuck alone. Why did you even do that? Oh, this how you coming at me? Watch this.
it's
You
like
gotta leave people alone. Especially if you're not even on the same level. Leave people alone.
it's like one of those niggas who you start fighting and then like nigga starts crying. And you're like, hey, leave that nigga alone, cuz it starts going off and just wrecks havoc. Yeah, leave that nigga alone, guys.
That's it. That's what
I mean,
you
he
get.
gave him a nice little 6-piece on like that. You know what I mean? He should have just took the 6-piece and just went on to his Drake life and said, "I'm cool. I'm not a battle rapper. This is not what I want to do." No, he wants to sit here trying to find some juicy information like a girl and try to gossip. And then he got slaughtered after that. Why would you do that? He got slaughtered. I mean, he got destroyed.
This nigga said juicy information.
Yeah, he trying to find some juicy information about his wife and stuff. Like you look like a straight girl doing some stuff like that. I said, "What the hell's going on, man?" "Oh, I know something about your wife and who she has a baby by." I'm like, "What the hell is going on here? What the fuck is going on?"
Well,
For real.
hopefully he learns from that. Like he made the same mistake with Pusha T by mentioning people's wives, and then you try to do it again, and you know what I mean. So hopefully he starts talking about something real, than trying to bring in like the gossip and the salacious shit.
Yeah, man. So, anyways,
Well, I mean,
that's why.
5 gold rings to Kendrick.
Yeah, that's why Drake can't do shit in Houston. To answer your question.
All right. The Olympic Games are over with.
Oh, okay.
Would you feel about the Olympics?
Some high times, some low times. Let's get to the high times. Noah Lyles, right?
What was high about Noah Lyles?
Great sprinter. He you know, he won a gold. I think 2 gold. But what I want to talk about is in the 200, he ended up winning a bronze, right? And then immediately after he won the bronze, they said, "Oh, he had COVID." But then 6 hours later, he's out. He's seeing
niggas at the club.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I hate things like that. Like, nigga, you lost. Don't. Oh, nigga. Oh, yeah. You know why I lost, right? I had COVID.
See, you know what? This was Noah Lyles. First of all, I want to say about the Olympics. To me, this Olympics seemed very boring for some reason. It was a lot boring, more boring than the other ones. I also watched the Olympics a lot for track and field thing. In the track and field, there was very exciting moments, but the 100 and the 200, and you know the what is it? Well, actually all the track stuff. But anyway, Noah Lyles, man, he barely won the 100. Lost, got dusted in the 200, and I don't care about no. I don't want to hear no COVID, nigga. Or you was under the weather, none of that, nigga. You was bumping your gum so much, nigga. That nigga from Africa came out and just, I mean, nigga did the road runner on that nigga. Yeah. And
World
then,
champions of what?
right.
Like, you know, and that's what turned me. I was like, dog, like you run every 4 years.
Wait, I thought he said that months ago. That was today.
Yeah. No, he said that months ago. But
okay, yeah.
That's where all of this is playing into. Right.
Man, little goofy ass nigga, man. Like, shut your little goofy. I bet he was a square nigga in this.
You can always tell when people get popular, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that nigga don't know how to act now. You know what I'm saying? Because he was, I bet nigga when he used to wear glasses, niggas used to pick on him. You know, and then when he finally found out he can run and started winning and stuff like that, his especially when in track, you know, because when you play a sport and you good in the sport, like say if you run track, when you go to a track meet, right? There's hundreds of kids, you know, people there, you know. So if you run 100 and you win 100, nigga, everybody at the track meet gonna be like, oh, that nigga hard, you know, you gonna be popular. You know, you instantly gonna be popular because you know, and if you break a record at the track meet, everybody gonna be wanting to talk to you and stuff like that. So a kid that was some little weird looking kid, you know, that didn't have no friends, that everybody thought was goofy and did also this weird shit in school, comes out, runs the 100-meter dash, nigga wins, breaks the record, nigga, he's gonna go popular instantly right away, and then you're gonna get Noah Lyles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Noah Lyles, I mean, you know, men's track is harder than women's track. So, you know, I'm proud for the women. You know what I mean? Women's kind of hard, but, you know, I don't know. The black women, they had some in them this year. They had some kind of fire. And Jamaican girls must talk shit the last time. The black girls came out with some fire. That one tall black girl, Gabby Thomas, she had some fun. She had something for him, for real. And Shikari hit him with the famous look back. If you do that in track, that's how you know you fast. If you can look back at somebody at track, that's pretty fast.
That was another thing though. The three top Jamaican, Sharika Jackson, what's her name? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm missing it. But the top three women Jamaican runners in Jamaica didn't even run in the Olympics this year.
Well, that was because so I think it was a 200 where Sha'Carri got the bronze. So there was a miscommunication to where they got dropped off at one point. I'm sorry, Sha'Carri. Thank you. Where she got, I guess, they got dropped off at one gate and had to walk like a couple hours to the front, and then had to walk back to where they originally got dropped off, and they couldn't even practice. So she was like, "Yeah, I'm not running."
Yeah, but I say the next Olympics because if them girls would have ran this one, I think the Jamaica would have won one more time, and then Sha'Carri would have won. Would have been 2028 would have been the year that she starts dominating and shit like that.
How old is she? 22?
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's 22.
22?
I don't know if she's 22, but she's young.
Oh my goodness. I didn't watch the Olympics. I mean, I know who she is, but let's see. 22?
I'll check it out right now. 24.
What you think about Bruce? Let me see.
24, so she'll be 28.
24. She just had birthday in March.
So that means
24.
That means she'll be 28, and that's when you basically reach your prime. Yeah. So she'll be dusting. She might break I think 9 point like under 9 what not 9. That's crazy. She might break under 10.5, I can say, in the 100, and that's crazy for a woman. Because you got to think FloJo back in the day, and
that's what I was thinking too.
She ran a 10.48. Like,
yeah,
nigga, that's
that's fast.
Ooh, for
that's
a woman.
Fast right there.
I'm sorry to say.
10.48. That's fun.
Ooh,
that's back then when she ran that back in the days when that's when cocaine was at its prime.
Whatever, nigga. If that was the case, nigga, the 10.48, I don't care what drug you on.
That's what happened. She ran wheels at his prime.
That's ridiculous.
I tell you, boy. Man, that's why her heart bursted. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yeah, put 2 and 2 together.
The long nails. I see what you're saying.
She was faster than Sha'Carri. FloJo was.
Oh yeah.
FloJo was the truth.
A lot? Is it a lot or a little bit?
A lot. A lot. If they put them next together, or you could put them right together when she ran and Sha'Carri ran right now, it would do like this. FloJo would just.
Oh.
It would be like this. Sorry, you can't even see it really. This is FloJo. This is Sha'Carri.
Yeah, she was fast.
She was ridiculous. That's faster than the like most college men, that run in college in D1 college.
September. I remember FloJo with those nails, but I just looked. She was 5'7". Sha'Carri is 5'1". Just trying to learn stuff because I don't watch the Olympics.
That's even more impressive being that small and still having that speed.
Jackie Joyner Kersey, 5'10".
She was hurdles.
That's a trip. 5'7". You floating like that?
All right. Congrats to Team USA. Won the gold. I do want to say, I think it was a pleasure to watch the Paris crowd being able to see Steph Curry go to work for the last 3 minutes. That was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. I'm talking about the player. I'm talking about the player, not the team he plays for, but Steph Curry as a player. You know what I'm saying?
It's because the team he plays for, he's developed by the Warriors, so that makes you guys marvel at the Warriors for the product that we put on the floor.
No, I mean, but yeah, that was ridiculous.
That's why it has the Curry flurry.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
The chef. That's what he does every once in a while, man. I'm telling you, this year, y'all want to say all this LeBron all this LeBron talk. Steph needs 269 threes to make it to hit 4,000.
Wow.
269 threes.
Who holds the record right now?
Him.
Oh, so he's just gonna put it. He's just gonna put it out of reach, huh?
well, Ray Allen's the next with 2,800.
Oh, yeah,
Steph's about to have 4,000.
Yeah.
God damn. Hold on, yeah. Byron, you heard that, nigga.
Say what?
4,000 threes. Steph Curry, Steph about to average like 30-something points next year. Watch.
He's gonna have to without Clay.
Yeah.
That made me mad as hell, but yeah.
Nobody worried about the Warriors no more. I mean, he
Come
can
on,
score.
bro.
They're never gonna be champions no more.
That's
They're
what
done.
y'all said.
Everybody
That's
knows
what people.
they're done. Draymond,
That's what everybody
nobody
said in
cares about the Warriors
2022.
no more. Ain't nobody talking about Golden State.
Y'all said
Nobody
that 2 years ago. Y'all said that 2 years ago. And where's the banner at? That was recently still.
But we were talking about the Olympic team, so I don't want to get into the Golden State too much. But
all right, well, when you talk about Curry, you're talking about Golden State.
Well, I'm talking about Curry because he's playing for Team USA, which you should be proud of.
Which he plays for Golden State. I'm very proud of Team USA doing the job, which I was very skeptical that they were going to get the job done against France.
But he's
very happy.
He's representing the good old US of A.
And it was even better that it was Steph at the end to do that too. It just more salt on the on the delectable dish that was served.
Do you think? Well, I mean, that was one of his bucket lists, because he was never a part of the Olympic team. So I'm definitely glad that he was able to be a part of that team and then to win gold. You know what I mean?
He's gonna play out his contract and then he's done.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna play out his extension. He's done.
Who do you think deserved the MVP? You think it should have went to LeBron, or you think Curry should have?
Yeah, it should have went to LeBron. Steph only had 2 games where he had that flurry. LeBron was doing it the whole fucking. All right. I gotta say this real quick, man, because this may sound like a conspiracy to y'all, but they was letting LeBron get too many easy fucking. This nigga was going to the basket, and niggas was just laying, cuz, and just moving out the way. Niggas letting them get wide open layups, cuz. I was like, cuz. I'm like, man, come on, man. Now they want to start with this Book King bullshit, nigga, because he getting wide open layups, nigga. Like, I've never seen LeBron get that many wide open layups in any game, in any point in his career.
Because of steroids?
Like, well, I ain't gonna say, steroids is carrying him now, but
how's that possible if you're on the Olympic team, you get tested?
I don't want to hear that bullshit, man, because you don't got to take, because, all right, Al, because the man spends how much on his body a year?
$1.5 billion.
Okay, so there's a reason he spends $1.5 million a year on his body. It's to clean his system when it needs to be cleaned, so he can take these big, expensive ass PEDs, nigga. That's why he spends $1.5 million on his body, nigga. Because he gotta have the best shit on the planet to get rid of it when he's needed to be tested. Because the NBA's golden boy wants to keep getting padding his stats. There is no reason for LeBron to be playing anymore. Not one reason, except for him to get on the court with his son, and then he should retire. That should be it.
He's still playing at a high level.
Bullshit, man. Fuck all that shit. Barry Sanders played at a high level for 10 years. He didn't win the championships, but nigga, Calvin Johnson did the same thing.
Because they played for the Lions.
But they didn't win nothing. They never won a championship.
That is even more reason for LeBron to hang it up, is because he does have championships. What the fuck else are you playing for? Your
Another
team is not
more championships.
No, the Lakers is not. The Lakers was in the same boat as the Warriors. The only reason the people are talking about the Lakers is because they are the Lakers. Nigga, the hell? Y'all in the same boat. Y'all ain't got y'all winning odds of winning the championship or even worse than the Warriors. And y'all got LeBron and AD. That's why y'all was crying when excuse me, I'm not maybe y'all, but that's why Laker Nation, the majority of Laker Nation was crying when y'all didn't get who? DeMar DeRozan, Clay, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that just didn't want to go to the Lakers, niggas, y'all because y'all got LeBron, nigga, we got the king, bro. We supposed to win another championship. Y'all supposed to win another championship with LeBron and AD. That's what y'all was saying. And that's what y'all
We
been
picked up
barking.
Bronny. We picked
That's
up
what
Bronny. We picked up a white boy from Kansas that can shoot. That's all I care about. Give him a
y'all
white
understand.
boy that can shoot the three. That's all we need.
All right, nigga. So then why was y'all crying for DeMar DeRozan and Clay and all them niggas in there?
He can't shoot like the white boy from Kansas that we picked up. He can shoot.
He ain't got no D. He gonna get out there, nigga. He gonna get as soon as he get against one of them little niggas, one of them niggas that's been in the NBA for a good 4-5 years. They gonna body him up, nigga. They gonna he gonna be trying to shoot threes and stuff like shooting all these weird ass shots, nigga. He gonna come in like Bronny's first 3 games when he get out there in the real NBA. And Bronny was y'all. I mean, I know it's a second round pick, and everybody says, "Oh, a second round pick," but y'all could have got maybe a Jokic, maybe a Draymond Green or something in the second round, but y'all got a Bronny. But I do hope he do good, man. I hope he do good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't wish him bad. I hope he does good. It's funny to see him do horrible, nigga. I hope he does good.
How about you?
But anyways,
what do you feel about USA basketball? I know you're not a big basketball enthusiast.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't do sports at all. Basketball, I was a fan of basketball when I was a kid. Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, basketball, 80s championship. Yes, we could talk about that all day long. But this, I don't know what y'all are talking about at all. I have no clue.
Did you break dance for that?
I did. I did.
That was actually when the Lakers were great.
On the cardboard. I did.
You had moves, right?
I did. Yes.
Do you think
I'm 80s baby. Of course I did. Yes.
Do you think that you'd be able to go to Paris and perform a routine right now?
I think I would have to get in shape. Give me like 26 days to get my shit together. I got a little bit of an inch to take off, and I haven't smoked in a while, so my lungs are good. I think I can hang. Just give me some time.
You would be surprised.
And I'm not cutting my nails. I'm not cutting my nails because
Kenyon was a thug. Kenyon became a thug at a young age, like around maybe like
I'm
13,
definitely not a
14. She was a thug at a young age. She's a changed person now. But back in the day, she was a thug at a young age. You know what I mean? Grew up fast, had to be a thug, lived thug life at a young age. So she didn't care about sports. She was in the streets. Now
she was
she
never
her
a thug.
those
Is that
wineries.
what you think of me? You think I was a thug? Jesus, I've never been labeled that. Oh my
You was a thug at 14, 15. You was a thug. We can go back to your pictures, show proof of it, everything. You can show pictures, gang banging signs up, everything.
He said
who's gang banging? Not me.
No, she was.
He said you frequent the local wineries and eat grapes.
No, I'm so not a former thug. I'm not even.
Yeah,
I'm not a square because I've done a couple things that squares would never do, but I don't think thug fits me. I think that's someone else. For sure not a thug. No, I was too busy dressing alike with my best friend, acting like we were twins. We weren't thugging. Definitely not thugging.
No, she was
in the street, hanging out with the guys. Yeah, but we weren't thugging.
Nah, she was a thugstress. You remember how like niggas used to
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what it is? Thug Princess? That's the remix? Is that what that is?
Yeah, a thugstress.
A thugstress. Okay. I don't know. Can I rock that title while I'm sitting up here with these queen earrings on? I don't know. Thugstress. Maybe I'm just reformed or changed. I'm a malefactor who sought change. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm thuggish, actually. No. I didn't do too much of blood crip activities. I mean, I've been known to do a little 3-finger thing with a red flag every now and then, but I don't think I'm thugging. No, no.
I just want to know your
Check.
dance moves.
Sorry.
I just want to know if you had Darren's dance moves. Because one person who didn't is a female named Raygun from Australia, and this is a disgrace to hip hop. And she's ruined the Olympics because breakdancing will not be allowed in the next.
Ever?
Nope, she ruined it for everybody.
Okay.
T, can you hit us with it, please?
Oh, you guys want to see it?
Have you guys seen Raygun? Have you seen those sick moves?
I just turned on something to where
I saw the memes and I thought it was a joke because I didn't watch the Olympics. So I thought that was something someone made up. I didn't know it was for real until probably the next day.
Dude, this is probably the most disrespectful, and I don't hear a lot of people, especially like hip hop or people who are with the culture. I don't hear a lot of people complain about it. I mean, yeah, she got her shit off, but it's like, so you're just allowed to make fun of what some people take seriously?
That's why you're saying that? They took it as her making fun of? Is that what it was?
Is that making fun of?
She really tried, and that's the best she could do. She's from fucking Australia. Give her a break, Alan. Goddamn.
Nigga, there's probably a little kid who's better than her.
Okay, but she don't know. She's trying.
The judges know. Like, whoever's in her corner should be like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. We should try something else because that's not gonna go.
It was that bad.
So how did this even come about? You know what? Hey, 2024, let's add breakdancing. Where did that come from?
They just added
Everybody
this year.
wants to be black still. I mean, it's always been that way.
Right.
No, I mean, this was the first year for breakdancing in the Olympics, correct?
Yeah.
Let's give her a second. Let's give her a second to see because I didn't actually get to see the whole performance. So.
Oh no, it says ruins.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, ruins. Fantastic.
So this is breakdancing, right? Look at these moves. Look at those sick moves, right?
Okay.
Flare.
So this is somewhere else?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, these are just,
Okay, comparison. Got it.
Competitive breakdancing. Look at that. Moves. Can we speed this up? Because I mean, I really want to see. So
look at that pose though. That's epic right there, yeah. That's like that Trump picture. That's like that Trump picture after he got shot. You know what I'm saying? That one right there.
Show it though. Why don't you show the performance?
What is she doing? Thriller?
That's the outfit she wore to do all that? Oh no.
Wait, she's representing for her country.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, she's from Australia, so she's wearing, the team tracksuit.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her
because all I know is, all right, man. So it kind of makes sense what Byron was saying about everyone wants to be black, everyone wants to be part of the culture. But to me, it's like, if you're a part of the culture or you want to be down with the culture, at least give maximum effort. All I want to say is, no. She had to try out for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she just showed up in Paris. It's like, yeah, I break dance and just threw her on stage.
We won't give her too much because that was probably horrible.
Here we go. Why was breakdancing added to the Olympics? Because I need to know what the fuck happened.
You're just letting people just do just weird shit.
It says, listen to what it says. Breaking was added to the Paris Games to attract younger viewers. That's the explanation they give on Google.
Okay.
And it also says breakdancing will not return as a sport in the 2028 Summer Olympics.
Right. So why not have the Jabberwockies or have just better breakdancers?
They're not from Australia.
I'm sure they have breakdancing crews in Australia.
No, apparently not.
Find someone.
Hey, because
Find
the
someone with
plan. Okay,
dual citizenship or something. Like fuck.
hold on, no,
Yeah.
because we got to laugh at the level of this though, because she
No.
was so bad, because she was so bad. The Olympics chose to cancel breakdancing. It was supposed to be an epic rollout because you had thousands of people sitting there watching.
And the
Because
Olympics are the best of the best.
okay, but I want to play. What if we got play? I want to play devil's advocate, like because what Byron said kind of said. So, but what if she went back to Australia and all of Australia was cheering for
Oh, that's fire! Oh, she just blows
her?
up.
I mean, how do we know, niggas? I mean, we thought it was because it's breakdancing. Yeah, it actually derived from the United States. You know what I'm saying, and then trickled out all over the world. So we're supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're supposed to have Jabberwockies and these crews and shit like that. But nigga, Australia it's a it's a continent that's an island, nigga. And you gotta it take
It's
us
so
what
near
20.
close to USA.
Yeah, it take like 20 hours or some shit like that. You got to be on a plane. That's a straight flight. No, there's no layovers, stopping nowhere, nigga. You're on top of the water, nigga, for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that shit ain't got to them yet. Cousin Regan was like, nigga, she was like the one. Like she was the the best break dancer in Australia, nigga. So that's what we got. Yes. I mean, that's not what we got. That's what they got.
That's what they
Excuse me, and
got.
that's what they rolled out, and they rolled out with it. Like
All
I
right.
honestly, Kev, I just wait. I gotta say this, Kev. In all honesty, I commend her for doing that shit, Kev. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100. If like if she was playing or whatever the fuck, okay, that's bad. But if she was dead serious when she was doing it, cause then I give her kudos for that. Now you got to be brave. You got to be brave to do that. You got to be, some kind of like a different type of person to do that. If she wasn't playing around, which I think she was dead serious.
Well, yes, I believe she was dead serious too. But then she's also a professor of rhythmic movement.
And there's that's what makes the story funny, though.
You got to be like you have a degree in movement, nigga. Like,
Or not just rhythmic movement, nigga. She studied. She said she studied breakdancing, nigga, for like years.
There's an article that says December 18th, 2020, breakdancing coming to the Olympics. Again, I didn't watch the Olympics. I was just on the Snoop Dogg hype, excited to see him do his thing. I knew about that because of the highlights, but apparently this was not a shock to a lot of people. I didn't know that this was going to happen. I'm still shocked that breakdancing was actually in the Olympics, and as quick as it came, it's gone, and it's not coming back.
yeah,
So this has been in the works since 2020. You've been talking about it. You had all this time to pop your shit, and you came out and did that.
yeah. Or to scout the whole world and find actual
Yes.
like, talent.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Where you gonna find a nigga for the Olympics at America to perform for the Olympics breakdance?
But look how much time they had. This article says 2020. You've been knew about this. You did not decide.
Chris Brown, the representative. Chris Brown and beat up a girl. He can't represent America.
He could have, but the fact that they had enough time to find somebody.
But they're professionals, though. That's what I'm saying. There are professionals besides Chris Brown that can go out there and perform a better routine than that. She could have hired someone from America and flew them out to Australia. Hey, teach me how to dance. Show me. Hey, hold up. What did
Leroy say? Allowed in Australia. You know how hard it is to get a visa to Australia?
What did Bruce Leroy say? Show me some moves.
It's like 1% possible to get a visa to Australia if you're black.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
we don't believe that, but again, they had enough time to do more than what they did.
Have you been to Australia, kid?
No, but I, but
Have
you
you
said
been to
that.
Australia?
She could have went to Japan.
Have you been to
Anywhere.
Australia, Ty? None of y'all been to Australia. Y'all tell me.
We don't need to go there for us to be in agreement that they had plenty enough time to pull off something better than what they did, is what we're
Never
saying.
seen a nigga before in your life. How do you know how to move like a nigga if you never seen him before on TV? You never seen this nigga in real life. You never seen his legs move like that in real life.
The world has YouTube.
Because we're not thinking of it like that. We're not thinking of it how you are. That's why we're saying they have plenty enough time to scout and do whatever you had to do. You could have been top notch. They've been discussing this since 2020. What?
There's no niggas there to scout.
She is a she has a master's in rhythmic movement. She should have been fine.
There's no excuse at all. Not one single one. They are so mad about this. They said, absolutely not. We will not do this.
Who taught her the rhythmic movement in Australia if there's no niggas there?
You don't even want to know.
That's what the question is.
Who gave her a degree in rhythmic movement? I'm sure, like
that's
her thesis.
That's what we need to be questioning.
Her thesis, she had to perform something, so she just rolled around like this and said, "Fuck it, you pass."
All right, man. So, all right, we kind of have to go with Byron there, because if we're thinking about it like, okay, yeah, she did her thesis. She had to do some artistic dance, nigga. She said she was in ballet, nigga. So somebody down there passed her, nigga, you know, doing the rhythmic movement shit. So she obviously fooled. She fooled whoever the fuck that is. So she, or she didn't fool them, but they just actually thought she was really good. And nigga said, like, you should be in the Olympics for breakdancing.
So I'm just gonna say that she paid her way through. That's what she did.
Or
she paid.
Or
they put the best product they had out there, man.
What a better way, you see, and that's why they're so dominant, right? What a better way to become famous by being on world television and performing the way you do. So you know what I mean? She could, yeah, she's not even worried about the dance. Fuck the dance. Everyone knows my dance now.
You saw me. The joke is not really on me 100% because y'all saw me. Look at that, sit up here on a podcast talking about her terrible dance moves. So yes, point taken. Absolutely, I agree.
And you know what? She does seems like she does have some kind of business savvy, nigga. Because all she got to do is have just a little smidge of business acumen in her blood, nigga, and she could turn this into she could be a millionaire. That's probably why if that's what happens, then because I don't give a fuck what she did in the Olympics, because she's smart as fuck. She can go out there and dance in there. You gonna have other people following their suit, going out there fucking shit up, and then being proud to fuck it up.
That becomes the norm.
Millions on
nigga. That's like mumble rap. It's like mumble dance. Just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just
She was mumbling dance. She said.
But she can have on her resume forever. I was breakdancing at the Olympics, and that's the same thing as Bob the cap catcher, which is funny to me. But on his resume, the joke may be on me, but I swam at the Olympics. I was only keeping cat, but I swam at the Olympics.
Not just, yep. But you can add to that too, and nigga, there will never be breakdancing again. I was in the one and only breakdancing competition in the Olympic history.
I can hear it now. Be like, yeah. If this wasn't televised, like, yeah, I was so good. They didn't want to show it next. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2020, I was so good, I destroyed it all. They was like, yeah, fuck it, we can't even have it no more because of me.
But 100 years down the line, nigga, they're gonna be talking about the breakdancing competition and all the niggas all the people that did it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, I was in there. I remember that I was in that shit. Yeah. You know, and then you got homegirl being she about to retire.
Catching caps underwater at the Olympics. I swam in the Olympics. Yeah, that'd be me really popping my shit.
They need
Yeah,
to
I
give
had
her.
a floral bikini bottoms, but I swam in the Olympics, so
They should give her a Jordan statue.
you got to be optimistic about this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't for us. It ain't for us.
It's not for us. It's not for us.
All right. So, I mean, that really had me fucking with my mental health, just seeing where the world is and what gets played and what gets promoted, because I never thought I would ever see breakdancing be undeveloped as much as it is. But Kenny, you were in a very heated conversation over the past couple of days.
This was yesterday. I don't do any arguing in person or online. If I'm doing some arguing in person, you already know where I'm sitting, next to Judge Judy, because we're not arguing for free. We're just not going to do that. Online, I'm not going to do that. I try to respect people's feelings and their pages. I don't want to do the poll on nobody's social media, nothing like that. Instagram, Facebook, nothing. So one of the homies, somebody I've known since I was 13 or 14 years old, he posted something about mental health, just simple about, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It says, I'm begging my friends, especially men, talk to somebody. It's okay to not be okay. Problems are temporary. That's it. That's all he put. So here I come thinking I'm being simple too. And I put emphasis on Black men. And I capitalize Black men. That's it. That's all I put.
Oh,
These
yeah,
people,
I seen that.
men that came for me left and right. I'm talking about all day long. I keep getting notifications. They're just back to back. 2 or 3 of them have the same last name. So you guys can say, hey, go up underneath that post and say something to that Black girl. No, fuck you. What do you mean say something to me? I can't say emphasis on Black men because I've been Black all my life. I'm not a man, but I can't say that. I'm wrong for saying emphasis on Black men. Like, yes, emphasis on Black men as far as mental health is concerned. How am I wrong for saying that? They took it to left field and went in. I'm talking about all day long. Late last night, I'm still getting notifications. They're still talking shit to me because I said emphasis on Black men. That's like when we say Black Lives Matter. When you say Black Lives Matter, and here
Black men have been slandered so bad lately. Anything, but we're very sensitive at this point. You know what I mean? Like we've been slaughtered. You know what I mean? Ever since podcast came out, the Black man has been slaughtered. We've been destroyed. We've been put. This is the lowest the Black man has ever been in value ever in life right now, because they compare every Black man to the lowest Black man there is, and the man that did it wrong. Every Black man's like that. You know what I mean? So like, whenever you say anything about Black men, yeah. So whatever you say about the Black man, yeah, Black men fighting for defending for Black men right now. It's not about you, it's about their defense for the Black men right.
No, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not being stubborn. I don't understand what you're saying at all, how you're trying to justify it. None of these men are Black.
So let me put it in the context. So the statement was just men's mental health, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kenya said, yes, emphasis on Black men. And their whole thing was, well, no, we're just talking about men in general. Right?
Telling me no. Like, no, you can't. This is what I said. No, you can't say that. No. No need for emphasis on color of skin. All men need outside.
There you go.
I didn't say that other men did not need it. I said emphasis on y'all. That's all I said. He's talking about no. Fuck you mean no? How you gonna tell me no? So I had to come back with, I'm sorry, Brad. The fuck? You can't correct me. I meant exactly what I typed. You don't get to tell me to take back my answer. And you're not even Black. What are you talking about? The audacity of you. Then here come another person, somebody with the same last name. So I know you didn't tell them, hey, go up underneath there and talk shit to her. Then somebody else came. So these are all men talking crazy to me because I said emphasis on Black men. Again, that's like saying Black Lives Matter. Here come your white partner or somebody else, a white person saying white lives matter. Yeah, okay, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Black right now. Emphasis on Black lives, meaning men and women. Black lives matter. And you talking about white lives matter and blue? No, we're talking about Black. So he got mad. Hit all the hymns. All the he's got mad. Kept getting mad all day long, talking shit to me because I said that. I'm talking about they're typing in paragraphs. And I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all? Why are you doing this? Because what? Because you misinterpreted what I said, or because you just want to be against me because I'm a woman saying something? What was it? What do y'all think?
Go ahead, T.
First of all, Kenya, I felt like you needed to air that out.
Oh, I did. That's why I asked y'all, because I'm mad as hell about that.
Yeah, so,
Fuck
all right. So we live in a time where white people want to see it, and excuse me, not white people, Caucasian people want to say, you know, they want to be the savior to the book. Like, you be like slavery, oh, there's slavery, and then they want to be like, okay, well, I didn't have slaves, you know, and right now I'm trying to help, you know, you don't see me saying this and stuff like that. So it's cool to be black. I disagree with Byron said to be the black man is the lowest thing in history right now is because I disagree. I think we are probably one of the most sought after, not sought after, imitated human beings in you know, in his or whatever to this day, right now in this day and age, because black people, you know, you have people that want to be black, they want to be niggas, they want to be, you know, whatever. So everybody's trying to save a black person right now because it's a cool thing to do, basically. So when they said in Kenya, this is the last thing I'll say. It's even better when it's a black person attacking a black person because it seems like it gives them even more points because they're defending black people from a black person. It's just like it goes like Byron with Trump. Everybody's defending, you know, Kamala Harris from Byron because he likes Trump. But same thing with you. You said something, and now you got all these people coming out trying to defend and say all that. It happens all the time. I see it all the time with other people, just when you watch YouTube and stuff. Damn, it started storming. I don't know if y'all can hear all that thunder and shit.
Byron?
What you think, Mike?
I mean, I like I said, I feel like I stopped arguing on Facebook a long time ago. I just say what I have to say, and if you don't like it, I just log off. You know, because everybody just want to argue with you about something. You know, maybe you really meant it. The black emphasis on the black men, because black men do need help.
No, not maybe.
A lot of men, you gotta understand, need help too. You know what I mean? Just not the black man needs help. It's men in America, period, that need help. So, you know, like you got a lot of people that's dying of overdoses right now. It's not just black men, it's all types of different men dying from overdose, depressed, drinking themselves to death, you know, their wife did divorce her and jumped off her house or something. There's a lot of things going on in the men right now that's really depressing, you know, so I don't know. Someone's just trying to give a helping hand to all the men, and you kind of like zeroed it down to black men as emphasis. So it's like kind of like saying you kind of like saying like niggas is fucked up. Like you just really put the emphasis on like niggas. Make sure you check out niggas. That's how they feel. You know, it's like black men fucked up, but then you put the parentheses niggas. Check them out.
No, I hear you, but I disagree because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying y'all.
That's
It's okay.
Like you can put make sure you check out black men, especially quote quote.
What do you mean check out? He's saying it's okay to not be okay. You know, it's okay to talk to somebody. I'm like, yes, especially black men. This is a black man that I was talking to. Like, yes,
I get what she's saying.
Black men. They missed the whole
saying.
point and took it to an argument, is what I'm saying. I never said fuck the rest of y'all, just black men. That's not what I said. I didn't even put just. I just said emphasis on black men because a black man posted it, and I understood, like, yes, especially y'all three. And they just took it and ran with it. So no, I don't agree with you, but I hear what you're saying. I totally don't agree with you at all.
Are you saying it because like a lot of black men don't believe in like therapy and mental health and stuff like
exactly, 100%, yes. And I tell black men that all the time, especially the one that I talk to all the time. Yes, you do need to talk to someone, maybe me, maybe a neutral party. Get that shit out. But most women are, are at black men and fuck you, and don't care, you a crybaby ass, and you can't cry and don't express your feelings. No, I'm not like that. Get it out, please. Talk to someone. You can't keep walking around with that built in like that. No, talk to someone, especially Black. Emphasis on Black men. Get that shit out of your system. That's what I was saying. They took it in left field and just kept saying stuff to me. It's just not about men of color. Listen, this Black man that posted that can relate 100% to Black men. That's what I was saying. I didn't say fuck the rest of y'all. I never said that, but I guess it's how they interpreted. Each and every one of them was on the same hype. So I think they were telling the next person, yeah, go say something. No.
I definitely understand both sides of it. So I can see their point as far as they're just about men in general, right? So, of course, you know, men self-medicate. We sit in a hole and just deal with it ourselves. We don't talk about it because if you were to talk to your significant other or a female about how you feel or what's going on, they might view you as being weak, right? Oh, this weak ass nigga over here crying about some bullshit, right? So I understand where they're coming from, and with all the divide in the whole world now, I think when you said especially Black men, they looked at it as more division. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of just like men in general should be focusing on better mental health. But I totally understand the point that you were making, especially those that live in like impoverished communities. Yeah, we go through the most shit. Niggas is broke. Niggas are sitting at home like, fuck, working 9 to 5, not making enough. Should I sell drugs? You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. So
I've only been the confidant for Black men that I've had relationships with, been intimate with. They were Black men, so I know how it is. I don't feel like I need to be a Black man to say what I said, to know how it is to be a Black man. When I'm telling this Black man that I have been intimate with, listen, you need to say something. Again, whether it's talking to me or talking to somebody else, you have to say something. This is the same person that I told you. What?
Do you feel like that Black man that you?
Hey, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Oh,
I appreciate y'all.
all right, T
Do
man.
you feel like the Black man that you
See you next
posted
week,
underneath have mental health issues?
Say it one more time.
Do you feel like the Black man that you commented underneath has mental health issues himself?
The Black man that I commented underneath.
Yeah. Do you feel he has
Yes,
mental
he does.
issues?
Yes, he does, and that's why he was saying that. He 100% does. Yes, he told me later in the inbox. He told me he does. But even if I didn't know, and I didn't know that he did until after all this went down, I didn't know that. But I'm still saying, BetterHelp.com or talk to somebody. Again, if you don't want to pay because we weren't raised like that, or talking to somebody, address your mental health as a Black man. Yes, is what I was saying.
Well, that's where it's coming from. If you feel like you're talking about him, of course they're gonna take it offensive because you feel like you're talking about him.
No, you missed it again. The Black man posted it, and the Black man never came back and commented. But later on, he messaged me and said, "Yes, I knew what you were saying. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. They're racist." Really, is what he was trying to say. That's what he was saying. I didn't know nothing about nothing else. But I don't know why they even got at me like that. I understand what Al said, kind of, sort of, but they took it out of perspective. I guess is the best way to describe it. How all of them took it out of perspective, I don't know. I wasn't saying I don't care about the rest of you guys. I'm saying Black men, especially because we were not raised like that to be talking to people. It was always what goes on in this house stays in this house. You didn't even get to address your mental health. There's some people we could name right now without saying names that was really fucked up in the head who should have saw somebody in the 80s, who should have addressed their mental health in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. Black men just don't do that a lot. That's what I mean. I'm not like I said, I'm not the woman to be yelling at a man and don't express your feelings and don't cry. No, please tell somebody. Please get that out of your system today. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. Yeah. I mean, just, but see, like, for some people, it's very hard to be vulnerable, right? So,
yes,
you call your homeboy up and be like, hey, man, I ain't, you start explaining what's going on. First thing they want to do is start cracking jokes. She's like, oh, shit, well, fuck it. Why am I even talking to this nigga? You know what I mean? Like, let me just hang up right now. So, yeah, I definitely hear.
If you're calling a Black person, yeah, that probably would be the conversation. But just think if you were calling your Caucasian friend, he probably wouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? Because they weren't raised like we were, as the don't talk what goes on in this house stays in town. They'd be like, are you okay? I'm on my way over. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the difference in Caucasian, black men's gonna laugh. Probably. I'm not saying all of it. Man, you tripping. What the fuck wrong with you? You over there crying? It's gonna be that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But the Caucasian partner, are you all right? Where are you? Should I come over there? You want to grab something to eat? You know what I mean? Just a solution, back to back to back. They're really ready to hear you out. That's what I'm saying. They address their shit. Not all of them. I'm not saying. I'm just saying the difference. But emphasis on black men. Yes, talk to somebody. Get your mental health in check. That was it.
And when, we don't want to bring this down on a bad note, so we just want to talk about that. It's very important, I think so. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Byron calls me up, he's like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, help me out, bro.
But when I try to talk to Byron, he always hit me with the "I'll call you back." He always do that.
Just playing,
I really want to say something.
I do the same thing to Alan, man. I always hit Alan when I call you back. When I call you back, my favorite quote. I will call you back eventually.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You never call me back ever.
Yeah, you didn't call nobody back. I'll call you back.
I call you back. Still alive, I'll call you back.
I'll be the main one concerned about you and your mental health. About if you have your Teflon on today, because I don't know how many black men you done pissed off today. I'd be concerned about you, and you got the audacity to not call me back.
I've been working, man. I've been a slave to America.
All of a sudden, says the emphasis on black men.
Hey, America don't give you enough time to cry and thinking about life. You gotta pay bills. You know what I mean?
You're right. Okay.
Black men, you don't got time to cry. You don't have time to cry. A bill's coming tomorrow.
Serious question. Would you see a therapist, whether it be online on an app or whatever? Would you, Byron?
No.
Ever?
Never. Because
you were raised not to, or because what?
I'm too busy. I don't have time to listen to what they have to say. I'm too busy. I'm always thinking about them. I'm not thinking about happened in the past and why I was sad that day. I don't care about that day. I don't care about what happened in the past. They want you to sit there and talk about the past and reflect it with your life, and I'll have time to do it. I'm always thinking about making money and becoming bigger than who I am.
Okay.
This is therapy for me. Podcast.
True.
Absolutely. Get it out your system. Talk your shit.
I get everything out.
I'm gonna cheerlead for you when you're talking shit. I'll be like, Byron, say that shit. So go ahead. This is therapeutic for you. Go ahead, because you got a cheerleader.
So yeah, but I gotta go though, for real. Like I've been on here too long.
All right.
Excuse
you? For real, I gotta go. Like I'll be hella busy too.
Emphasis on I gotta go.
We'll wrap it up. Yeah. Well, hey, so thank you guys once again for listening to Talkin Spit After with your hosts, TJ Bay, Kenya Cox, Cyronloc, Creflo, and Alan Poe. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. I know it's been a long podcast, but hey, hopefully you guys learned some shit. You laughed about some shit. And we'll see you niggas next week. Peace.
All right.